going live on Twitch.
Twitch it is?
Twitch it is.
Hell yeah.
Hell
OG.
yeah. This is like bringing it back. This is fucking super. Here we go. All right, guys. Welcome to the Wayward Ones and tonight's episode of Son of Shadows, Tales from the In-Between. I need a fog machine in here. Put that in the Amazon cart.
Just get the vape out.
Yeah, oh yeah. My vape's meant for my nicotine habit and not for making big clouds. That'll make me cough for like way too long. All right. So let's see here. Last session, you guys camped out after your battle and prepared for a somewhat more dangerous leg of the journey. As your person here, hold on. I wrote her name down.
It's not with a P, right?
Yeah.
Penelope.
Oh, it's
Penelope Artis.
yes. No, I got it right here. Look at. I literally have Penelope on a post-it note.
Hey,
There you
I
go.
remembered something.
Go
me.
You guys headed down on this like carved road in between a 200-foot cliff face to the right and the Sea of Swords crashing into parts of this path. About halfway through, you encountered a hill giant that was throwing rocks at you.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah. I mean, he was hungry, and you guys killed him, so he's not hungry anymore. And then you made your way past that and up to another campsite where you rested, and you put in the last, like, I would say probably mid-afternoon is when you start cresting the visual of Thornhold, like the town of Thornhold, we'll say. You can see this large, like as the woods open up, it's straight cliff and ocean to the left of you, and like right off in the distance to the left, which would be west, you can see the tall, straight stone walls. A couple stone towers with parapets aligning them, and the high road leads you not directly towards that, but like maybe 300 or 400 yards away, where as you come into like this crossroads where you would turn left. Hold on. Excuse me. You start to see like caravans and okay, here we go. Hold on now. Now give me a second as I'm trying to explain this. You start to see like small trade caravans. Darn it. Fuck. I lost my spot. Totally lost my spot. Give me a second.
Hi, Lex.
Hey, Lex. Lex distracted me, as always.
It's not her
Lose
fault.
My spot. It's my-
It was totally unintentional this time.
You see, like carts and caravans and small like canvas tents set up. Like people are camping for the night. And as you continue through, you see a couple vendors. You know, someone selling some mainly like root vegetables. And another guy is selling some dried meats. And that's when you walked up and where the T intersection towards to go to Thornhold is, you saw probably a couple 100 feet away these like yellow and purple tent, circular, not huge, and then you see like another one that's like red and gold with like just all kinds of bright colors starting to pop up. Other than that, that's where kind of we left off. You know, so you're on. We'll say you're at the T intersection. You can see the whole thing of Thornhold, this large keep. You know, actually, as you approach this way from the front, it has a 10-foot arched like gate with a couple dwarven guards standing in front of it. You can see 2 towers in the front, and the walls, as it goes towards the cliff, kind of like kick out at an angle, and 2 larger towers sit at like the base of the cliff side. A center structure rises up probably 35-40 feet to the point of the peak. The gates are open and people are walking in and out. It's probably like 60 degrees right now, mid-afternoon, with a nice west breeze coming off of the ocean. Floor is yours.
This is our... What's the word I'm looking for? Primary location we're looking for? This is where we were heading?
Yes. This is where Eugene was going. So he was supposed to meet Potter here. Hopefully, that comes to fruition.
Do we have any idea on time frame? Location within the city?
No, I wasn't privy to that.
So I guess my question is, what do you recommend?
Well,
Spread out?
If you want to get acquainted, I can go see what I can find out with my contacts here. But it's
Makes sense. Maybe we'll meet up in the local tavern at sundown?
There's a bar, but there's no rooms here or anything, unless you have a lot of gold to spend. This is like a safe place for you to camp
on the outside of Thornhold.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
they do have some rooms, but they're expensive. So.
Camping outside.
We could meet at the local bar, tavern.
Yeah, there's a bar. We'll say there's a bar. Yeah.
Bar? All right. Sundown?
Sure. Yes.
All right, we'll reconvene.
Okay.
You can let us know, we'll let you know if we find out anything.
All right. Sounds good. I'll do my digging.
All right. Well, what should we do in the meantime?
I could use a drink.
Are we
What's that?
going there at sundown?
Yeah, but we should know where we're going.
It's fair.
I always need a drink.
I thought you might. Daruk, what do you think?
Well, I'm always up to scoping the place out. I have no reservations, really. Whatever you guys want to do.
All right, let's see where, just so we know in case we have to get there quickly. Let's know where we're going.
All right, so you guys are gonna go into Thornhold.
Yes.
All right, so you head down the road. When you approach the gate, I mean it's big enough to fit a large carriage or what's the V one that I want to say, but I can't. A large carriage you can fit through. There are 2
The caravan?
Yeah.
Either way.
My mind is fucking shot. All right.
It's all good.
There are 2 dwarven guards that just look at you, look you over, wave
Kindly
you,
nod.
yeah, wave you through. And as you enter, the noise of just being in a high school lunch cafeteria.
Yeah.
When you
It's a
open
busy
that
street.
door and there's all of this chatter. You can see the insides of these walls underneath the walkways are built out like an outlet mall. And there are like small rooms that they have like a wooden sign that says 5 gold pieces, room for rent, nightly, weekly, or yearly charge. You can see multiple food vendors, some pastries, some fresh vegetables. A half orc has got like a large, rough cut wooden plank that he is just taking fish, cutting the head off, cutting the tail off, slicing it down the middle, opening it up. Guts are falling into this like wicker basket, and he throws it into another basket. And you see him just put it up and repeat the motion. You do see like where like the actual hold is got 6 or 7 or no 6 dwarven guards, preventing anybody from getting past one point without the proper credentials. That's it. It's just this large, like pentagon shaped house or hold with all this going on. You're going to the bar, which you can see over to the left wall, which would be the south wall. There's an awning kicked out, and there is like an L-shaped bar that it kind of protrudes from the wall. And there's like 20 bar stools, and you can see just like a real rough human, tending to the people that are, preparing to get wasted for the night.
Yes. Well, what's the name of the establishment?
It has no name.
Okay. This looks like our spot, gentlemen.
All right. Well,
Should we take a look inside?
I mean, you can peek in, and as like the bar is kind of pushed out into the area underneath the awning. As you like go into the left, where the bar wraps around, you can see there's like 6 circular tables. 3 of them right now have individuals at them.
Anywhere seems like it's somewhat private.
Not really. This is all open and kind of pushed.
Yeah. All right. Well, we know where we're meeting.
Actually,
Does anyone have any?
roll me a perception check.
Oh, sure. That's a 3.
A 3. All right. I mean, you can get a spot where there's like a table in between you and the current customer, but it's in this 15 by 20 foot area. So unless you were being real quiet.
I think it would be beneficial for us to find some place to chat now that we don't have foreign ears among us.
well, I don't think anywhere here is going to be quite up to taste.
Fair enough. Verwin, do you think you could, or Taruk, do you think you could scout out a place? I don't know how they would take to flying, so maybe we should walk.
As you guys are saying this, another human, wearing the colors of the dwarves that you see as guards. Don't mean to snoop on your conversation, but if you're looking for a room, I can rent one out to you.
I think we're fine. But thank you.
You're welcome. Goes back. You see him like walk away from your group and go to like another group of travelers and just kind of start eavesdropping on them.
Paladin.
Mm.
Do not give or take anything from anyone in the city.
I'd rather not leave here the way we left Waterdeep.
Agreed.
I'm just gonna go up to the bar and grab a drink.
All right. Yeah, you
I
see
guess-
this like fully bearded human, curly hair, kind of slicked back, several scars on his face, like he was attacked by several wild animals. You know, there's no rhythm or rhyme to him. He just has these. Hey, what can I get for you? My name is Bo.
Bo, pleasure to meet you. I'm Kaladin. You'll know me soon enough. Drinks for me and my friends, yeah?
All right. 2 pitchers.
Whatever.
3 silver. You see, you go back and grab a couple wooden pitchers, fill them out of kegs, put them up, stack a series of cups up for you.
Well, there's a table over there that doesn't seem to be next to anyone. Why don't we head that way?
Quick question, Andy. From like where we are, is there any like back alleyway that's kind of out of sight from everything? Or
No. Like the way
okay.
this is, it's like a large courtyard where the inner sides of the walls have been built into hostels
Yeah.
or
Yes.
restaurants.
I
and
gotcha.
stuff. And then you have the
Let's
keep
all
that goes up against the cliff face.
Makes
Let's
more
all
sense now. Okay.
yeah. Let's all take a seat.
One moment. Bo, was it, yeah?
Yeah. Wow. Hey, what can I do?
Listen. Sounding kind of quiet in here. If you could provide us with just a room for the night, I'd love to bring you in some more customers.
But that's great, but I don't actually have anything to do with that. That would be Gloria, and she's over there. You see, it's we have sections that we provide for
well,
the family.
could you fetch her for me?
Say what?
Would you fetch her for me?
Would I what?
I would like to talk to her then.
So yeah, go talk to her. She's across the courtyard. Like, and he points, and you can see on the opposite side of the courtyard this, humanoid woman that is shouting and pointing at workers, and that's
Okay,
where you
just
can see
kinda-
like the walls about 2 stories, and it's about 1.5 stories, but it's divided into 2 stories, and you can see a series of windows. Then you can just assume it's like small rooms built into the wall.
Oh, this will not end well.
So I just kind of like sit back and cross my legs. Well, since you're her partner, just tell her I need to talk to her.
I'm not her partner. Actually, we just
Or
work
Or
as a
however you work
family.
it out.
Kaladin.
Could you come with us, Kaladin? We found a lovely spot over here.
We'll deal with
Isn't
that
this the
after.
room?
We'll deal with that afterwards. Let's go
Or we
sit.
could talk in private.
We could just. It doesn't have to be that private. Let's just sit at this table.
We really
I'm
need
sure
to talk
she
to
has
her.
room. You just have to go talk to her if you want.
Yes, we will. Thank you. Bo, was it?
Bo, yeah, Bo.
Thank you. I will slide a silver and say thank you for the information.
He'll grab it, like flick it up, catch it, put it in his pocket. Thank you. And if you need a refill, just give one of these. I'll be right over.
Will do. Thank you.
Thank
Come,
you.
let's sit, Kaladin. I will head over to the table, kind of pushing, like hand behind Kaladin's back. Like let's go sit.
I'll like slowly get up, and as he like go over a little bit, I like lean over to Cole. I'm like, hey, so I'm trying this new thing. I figure each town we go in, I'll like present a different persona, so I can build this like story about Kaladin, the I don't know, something. It's gonna be awesome. Watch, it's gonna be awesome.
Yes, I'm sure it is. Let's go sit and talk about it. Actually, everyone, I'll look at Veruin and Taruk and Carver. Like, could I speak to Kaladin in private in a moment? for a moment. I'll be right over.
Of course. I'll step out
Yeah.
with my drink and I'll kind of sniff it.
Yeah. Make a perception check.
And I'm just gonna pull Kaladin over, kind of like outside the bar into the street a little bit, but not out of it yet. You know what I mean?
Okay.
14.
14. It's good beer. You know? It
And
smells like a dwarven stout.
Yeah.
I'll sip it.
Good.
As soon as everyone's just kind of out of earshot and sitting down, I'll be like, Kaladin.
Yeah.
I think we need to have a discussion with our new friends.
Okay.
I don't know how to say this. I want to know that we can trust them. We don't. I trust you. You trust me, yes?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We understand. We understand each other. But we don't know very much about them. We've traveled this way and know surprisingly little.
It's true.
And I wonder, after our shared goals are completed,
Mm-hmm. What then?
what then? Exactly. How do we know their views and goals align with ours if this is to continue? Are we on the same page?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I get you.
Okay. Good. I just wanted to bring you up to speed of where my head was at before we went into this.
All right. Yeah. I got you.
All right. Great.
Just like
And,
eyeball that guy as we walk back to the table.
all right.
Wiping the table.
Mm.
He's just wiping the table down. Someone else gets a beer, slides it down the other way. He's doing his
All right. First and foremost, how's everybody feeling? We had a interesting couple of days. We've fought a giant. That was I've never done that before. That was interesting.
Honestly,
Seems we're being.
honestly, I have been so wasted the last few days. I don't remember a damn thing.
Respect. All right.
How does that?
I wanted to bring something to everyone's attention or discuss something. We have been traveling together for some time now. We have faced many battles and struggles, and we seem to work somewhat well as a team. I don't know if you agree with me, but what I've come to notice. Carver, I know you're somewhat new to our little menagerie here, but
Oh yeah.
which kind of brings me to my point is I know surprisingly little about most of you. We've sought out these shadowy organizations and made it our goals to find out what they're up to, stop them if that's what we decide. Are we in agreement?
Can agree with that.
All right, and I don't know you very well, but trying to find the words. I don't trust most of you. No offense. Kaladin here. I trust.
You see a very skeptical look, like really?
I will.
Out of
Yeah.
out of everyone.
So, and do you know why I trust Kaladin?
Guessing
I-
because you guys have been together for.
No, I trust Kaladin because I know exactly when and where and why he will betray me. I know Kaladin's dark side. I know the situations to avoid, or the things that I can't trust him with. We all have a dark side, I'd say. Verwin, I've seen yours on display many times now.
That's fair.
Kaladin, yours is, no offense, pretty obvious. I'm not gonna hide that I don't have. I'm not gonna hide that I have one. I think
Yeah,
that
you set me on
every-
fire.
yes, on accident, but again, it was careless. Carver, I haven't known you long, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure where your bright side is, except for your bubbly personality. The only one Taruk. I don't know what yours is, and I don't trust that. Everyone has a dark side, and I can't continue to adventure or work with someone that I don't know
Well,
your faults.
to be honest, this dark side that you're speaking of is quite new to me.
Yes, but I'm aware of it,
Fair.
and I'll just kind of look at Taruk and so. I'd like to know if we're going to continue to work with each other. I'm interested. I'm also honestly interested in all of your stories, but specifically in this moment, I need to know that I can trust you.
I don't think that I come across as a bit untrustworthy, if I could say anything like that. I would say if I may be so honest, if you're asking, secretly hold that I am superior in race to all of you. But I am we're all together in this thing to at least have a common goal. But if it were to sway from that, I may be less likely to stay together. That being said, though, if it's just a side thing, we're just trying to figure something out, or what have you. But I'm here for one purpose, and
Well-
that's to figure this thing out and to.
But I guess that brings me to my second question: is when we're done, what are we? Do we all walk away?
That's the thing. I mean,
Um,
3 of us can't.
um,
We own a house together.
Yes, Carver?
well, I just have like one question.
Sure.
If after we finish this, are we going to keep going places and killing things?
Well, that's kind
Yeah.
of the point of my conversation here. Definitely, Carver, if you stick around with me, that may continue to happen.
Do I get to investigate said dead thing?
By all means.
Do you have any problems with me being covered head to toe in blood and guts?
Not particularly.
I mean, you're covered in blood and guts right now, so.
I am totally, completely in. Yep, I'm good.
All right. See, again, dark side, I trust it, I know it, I can rely on it. And Taruk kind of proved my point is I am worried when our goals do not align.
Oh, that's easy. If any of you double cross me, I'll just kill you when you sleep.
That seems like a very Carver thing to say.
Again,
Um,
dark side, I trust it, I know what it is.
I this is my first time outside my monastery and traveling with strangers like yourselves. I guess not so strangers anymore, but I don't have plans in going back anytime soon except to get answers for what happened and why I have this.
Okay, so, but that's, again, you have your own personal goals that you aspire to.
Right, I want to see the world. I've never left the monastery before.
Are you okay with seeing the world covered in blood?
I really like her.
I mean, not particularly. I like to research things and I like to study things and
Are you
Find new
willing to look the other way when the world is covered in blood?
oh, you are something else.
Hey,
But-
Verwin, wisdom save now.
Oh,
Amazing. Amazing. Amazing.
I high five Carver and it goes.
With disadvantage.
I'm just like, you know, blood in this multiple times.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's see what it is.
21.
21?
Truluk, I don't.
Yeah, Verwin,
Truluk, I don't.
Kind of twitchy.
I don't mean. I don't mean to be rude, and I don't mean to. I mean, I often don't mean to be rude. And I don't mean to say that we're not here to help you with this shared goal that we all have. But my question is, what happens after? I have goals of my own that I would like to see through.
I mean,
Why don't we
scratch
just
someone else's back, they'll scratch yours.
why don't we all just help each other solve those goals? I
Again,
need to go back to Candlekeep to get answers. You need to do whatever you need
but
to do.
I guess my point is,
is if we're sticking together pretty much after this.
are we sticking together? And I really, the arrogance of what you said earlier gives me some idea, but I don't.
Is it bad that
Well, how
I
about this?
trust the bird the most? Like,
If you what?
is it bad that I probably trust the bird the most? Like, I think he's probably the least likely to stab me in the back because I'm fairly certain he'd just do it to my face.
Oh no, I actually agree with you there. I am less worried. I just want to make sure that we know our faults.
So,
That we know who we're working with.
Cole, are you
Curious to-
fairly certain that this is going to end rather soon, or you?
I have no idea.
We have to see what comes out of this meeting tonight.
But I know that, again, Varen, you have things that you want to do. I have things I need to do. And these things would be much easier with help.
Well, and Taruk actually brings up a good point here. I mean, this organization that kidnapped us is vast. We're trying to get answers right now, yes, but after that,
What are we doing?
what then?
I mean, it's clear to me I have to stop them. They're doing more than just kidnapping people here. They're
Right.
going into other planes of existence to steal people. That's why I'm here.
Okay. Well then,
Mhm.
are we in agreement? This task we're on, though it involves all of us, seems to be Taruk's quest.
And it
We all-
seems throughout
He's the main character. We're all just here.
and throughout this too, we can, if we run into any of your issues that you need to complete, or Kaladin, I'm sure someone's going to recognize you somewhere, but we can help each other out. And Carver, I know your dad's back at Waterdeep, but
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I might have to check in on him every now and then, but
Yes, of course.
And then
yeah,
also,
just make sure he hasn't been kidnapped again or isn't being held.
three of us have a house together too.
Intel. It's fine.
Are you worried about him?
Well, how
Carver?
about this?
Am I worried about him?
Do you think he will get kidnapped again? And
I think it's highly likely that the people who wanted the information that he has are still out there and would still like him.
and that's
Right.
I would like to kill those people.
I'm
we're
Fair.
on the right path.
Hey,
Agreed.
Cole.
I would
Yep.
really like to count how many
Yes.
feet of intestine they.
That's interesting.
Can you roll me a Constitution saving throw, please? Please.
Oh boy.
That's a natural 20 plus 3. 23.
Okay. Like as you're having this conversation, it's something that you're passionate about, you know.
Mhm.
You notice like a couple parts where like this like shadow, like smoke. You know what? Let's do it that way. Like this smoke starts like coming up. You know, like
Mhm.
first couple times like you just naturally like cuff it and keep it like to block it from coming out of your sleeves, you know, or you pull your cloak over, but it's nothing someone else is doing. This is more just flavor.
Fair enough. Kaladin, you were gonna say something.
Yes. Well, since we're talking about it, why don't we all just succinctly put out all of our shit? No reason to hide it. I'll start. I grew up in that town we met in. My family was rich, and a man took all of our money and shit us in the gutter, and I want to kill him. All right, I'm addicted to gambling and substances. Toruk, your turn.
Oh, you. We're
I'm
sharing
gonna put my
stories.
hand on his shoulder and just be like, wow.
Can I backtrack on that for a second?
Ooh.
I just wanna ask. The gambling kind of blindsided me a little bit. I'll be honest, but you are impulsive enough so it kind of makes sense.
I have so much debt.
The substances were so glaringly obvious.
Yeah, no, it's
I
really.
don't think that was any kind of secret.
I mean, she's not wrong, Kaladin.
Well, the gambling too, but it's good to know that you have a
I
goal.
mean, she hasn't been with us as long as we have.
That's true.
Well, to take my little baton of the pass it around here. Hi, my name's Taruk. I'm awkward. I am the heir to my clan. My father's the head of our clan in the elemental plane of air. The elders selected me in my skill set to pursue the Gith, as the Gith were coming through and stealing those of our clan that were gifted. So I was given the task to follow them to where they are taking them and to pursue them and to stop this from happening. Fast forward 2 years, I land here, we're tracking, I end up finding you guys, and here we are.
I'm gonna
Wait,
be
wait.
honest.
Wait. Hold on. I've read about the gift. So you're telling me that if I stick with you, I get to dissect a gift?
I'm very talented in tracking them down, so it's very certain you would.
Oh,
Well,
fuck you.
also,
I
didn't
don't
we-
understand anything he said.
Well, didn't we? And Verwin will actually open up his notes and go back.
Roll me a history check.
Oh, I have them written down.
Oh,
He
oh,
actually
okay,
has the notes.
no, never mind. You're talking about the library shit. Cancel that with the crazy old man. No history.
Well, some other shit too. Yeah, I'll roll a history just in case.
Like I'm looking at my real note saying.
Yeah, I was like, wait a second. Wait, I can't tell.
22.
You're fine. You know what you know.
But I'm actually going through, and I think this was before the library. I don't have where it came from in my notes. But we knew the Gith were kidnapping people, and at the Destrin River, there are ruins there with possible Gith activity, which is east of Tribor.
That was from the guy at the library in Waterdeep.
Okay, it was from him.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. He was
Yes.
really interested. He busted out like this fucking 8-inch
Henry.
thick,
Right.
binder, and he's like, "Oh no, but everybody thinks I'm crazy." It was one of those instances.
Right. So
It was Henry at the library, right?
we have
That was his name.
a lead on a possible, and I'll show them all my notes on it, on a possible Gith confirmation at least. So maybe once we're done wrapping up here, we could head there, or I don't know, just an option.
Can everybody roll me a perception check while you're sitting down having this conversation? Because it is like an open,
16.
open bar, so you can see people,
Yeah.
walking by.
17.
19.
Net 20 with a 23.
Hell yeah.
14.
14. All right.
Good rolls.
I mean, obviously, it makes sense that Taruk would pick this up first. Because it's odd. You've never seen a presentation such as this. As you're having this conversation, walking out of a very elaborate carriage is a fine mid-40s, dark-haired but like a silver fox kind of style, straight cut beard to goatee, not Aladdin-ish, more like a hipster person nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With these beautifully elaborate blue cloak, like that just wraps around and kind of goes across his body, but it meets in every way where it looks like almost like a circle, like a decorative piece.
Yeah.
A hat that goes up to a flat spot, kind of pushed off to the side in a very fad-driven way. He walks with his shoulders proud, but Taruk, with that perception check, you can tell that he is obviously putting on a show, because like you go down to like where his arms pop out of the cloak and they're scrawny, and his face is a little scrawny too now as you focus on it. But he is surrounded by 6 armored guards, and you see him like walk past, and you all catch this. Taruk just catches the first gist of this, and then the rest of you filter in. You see him.
I'm sorry. What race was he? I missed it.
A human.
Human. Okay.
Guys, you see that?
You see him pull out,
Yes.
just before you start this, you see him pull out a pouch, hand it to one of the dwarves, and the doors to the keep, open up, and he walks in, and the doors close, and that's where we...
I'm
Fancy type.
I'm going after him.
Well, Kaladin, what do you, Kaladin,
Yeah,
stop.
like,
He's too
grab
cool.
him.
He's too
We're
cool.
not done. We're not
He's
done.
too cool.
Ostentatious.
I need
Not
that
done.
hat.
We're not done.
I need that hat.
I'm
I'll be
gonna
right
buy
back.
you that
I'll be
hat.
right back.
I will fucking
I
kill
will
you.
be right back.
As you, get up to the guards, the door's closed.
I want to hex Kaladin. Disadvantage on charisma checks.
Hello. I just need to talk to him. That's my cousin, actually.
Yeah, no,
I know,
it's not.
weird.
Please, please, turn
It
away.
is. It is. Look at me. I'm fabulous. Just as
Kaladin.
he is. I really need to talk to him.
What is your name?
I'm Kaladin.
Okay. One guy turns around, grabs a book.
I'm not in there, babe.
No, you're not getting in. Please.
I mean, come on, we're family.
Oh my god, I will message Kaladin. Kaladin, get your fucking ass back here now.
I'm gonna say, Kaladin, that you would know that they think that you're not part of his family based on your race.
Your
Just-
fucking
yeah.
race.
Yeah.
Visual.
Kaladin.
Yeah.
Kaladin, please come back. Kaladin.
Okay, well, when he comes out, just tell him I was here. Just tell him this third cousin. But I really
Kaladin.
need to speak
You
to
hear
him.
the guard to the
Back.
left kind of like, like start to try to
Kaladin.
hold a laugh in, as like.
I like walk
Kaladin,
up to
I'll
him.
let you look in the chest.
And I
I'll
look
let you look in
down
the
at
chest
him.
that I have.
I look down at him.
Yeah.
There's pretty
And
rings.
I
I'll
do
give
like
you a
the
ring.
meanest face I can.
Make an intimidation
Just tell him I
check.
came by.
Kaladin, get your fucking ass back here. Just constantly
And I do,
messaging Kaladin
the
right
deepest
now.
voice I can. The deepest voice I can.
Oh my god, Kaladin. I just told these
Um,
people I could trust you.
Frickin', you messed me up, Tim. 11
11?
balls.
Yeah. I'll kill them all right. Oh, come on. Get on. I saw you drinking. Why, I think you best belong over there, son.
Kaladin, please come back.
You now
Thank you for
see.
your time. And I'll,
You
like,
now
tip him
see
a
like the
platinum.
two dwarves come over like the guard towers with heavy crossbows, just kind of like aimed at you as you like make contact with them. They got big
Oh my
dwarven
God.
grins with missing teeth. Just like
I just I pull out a
I-
platinum and I hand it to him. Thank you for your time. Pity change, I'm sure. And then I'll walk away.
Gentlemen, I'm sorry. I really should have expected
Anyway,
that.
hello, sorry.
That
Sit back down.
exactly the kind of behavior that I expect from the giant cow.
Yeah, no, it's expected, not always manageable, but expected.
And I look at, I point at Cole. Deal.
What?
I just say deal. That's all I say to you.
Fair enough. Okay. Anyways, okay. So we're all in agreement, though, that Taruk, I guess I'm waiting on your answer here of if we, along the route of your quest here, or upon completion of your quest, do you intend on abandoning the group?
Well,
You
I
know,
would
I mean,
say
just-
that
Boy,
I mean, no offense. I'm curious to your plans. You're quite useful and a great asset to the group.
so. At some point in time, I do have to get back to secure that everything's been taken care of.
course.
But if say we stop them, whatever, there really isn't a danger. I still need to find a way back. I'm focusing on figuring out how portals work and all that while we're here. So until I can actually manifest or find an active portal to get back, I'm sort of stuck, really.
hey, Mr.
Right.
Dogs can probably help you with that.
See, my point is we all can help each other if we know what to expect from each other.
I mean,
Who-
he's either going to be able to like do something to make a portal for you, or he knows where you can find one.
That would be helpful for sure.
So, okay. Taruk, Carver, would you like to go next?
Go next.
We were laying everything out on the table, as Kaladin would say.
oh no, no, Gilter! Come on! No! And you guys hear, and a dwarf jumps over your table, and he is going to attack Kaladin. That is a 26.
That was really good timing.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, apparently.
I am not surprised by this, by the way.
Yeah, that hits. Sorry.
26. Okay,
I don't think any of us are.
you take.
I'm just gonna pick up my cup.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
Like
I'm
you
just gonna-
and all of you see this dwarf
No.
coming.
We see him coming for Kaladin. I pick up my cup and I lean back.
He jumps over the table, like scratching his left toe, like his armored boot, like on the table, digging into the wood. Lays a right hand onto Kaladin's face for 5 points of damage. And
Can
then
we
he-
help you, sir?
And then he
I
hold on one
might
second.
all over myself.
He grabs you by the
Yes.
throat, and you feel in your right hand. Don't challenge me again. And he releases like a paper into your right hand. And then he gets up,
Ooh.
kind of adjusts himself, looks around,
You're
What
lucky
are
this
you
wasn't my
looking
favorite
at?
shirt.
and he
Look,
starts.
you, obviously. You just made a huge scene.
Cheers.
What do
You're
you?
making friends there, Kaladin.
He looks
mean-
at Carver. He goes, "You belong to the carnival."
Ooh.
No!
Ooh.
I've heard of those before.
And then he,
Like your mother said.
Oh.
he's like kind of taken back, you know. He's a dumb dwarf, and I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah.
dumb. Andy is a dumb dwarf.
I'll look at if he's going away.
Yeah, no, he
yeah.
walks away. He didn't expect this
Yeah,
much.
Yeah. Talk
you know.
back.
Yeah, well, he
Bye!
yeah.
I'll look at the group and be like,
Stop!
honestly, you'd be surprised how much this happens.
Kaladin,
Yeah,
are you
all
okay?
things-
I'll reach down to
Everything's
help
good.
Kaladin up.
Oh, you're right,
I'm
Kaladin.
good. It's fine. This is my
Here,
I'll
second
try to-
favorite
He's
shirt,
got-
so-
try to help you up.
he's got a welt on the left side of his face that is the size of, it looks like a bear print, like almost from the dwarf
I just start
gloves. Just
I just start whistling a little tune, and the swelling starts to go down, and it starts to lose its purpleness.
Anyways,
Feeling good myself.
Carver, you were saying?
I wasn't.
Oh, okay. Verulan?
I mean, I feel like I pretty.
No, but
pretty much-
what's the whole story? I know you were at the library, and we established Crass was someone different, but who was he, or who is he?
He's actually a mercenary who was hired by somebody at the Candlekeep itself.
And
A powerful wizard or mage of some type.
and you're not.
You've got that freaky whole, like, split personality deal.
Yeah,
It-
right.
it's not-
Someone else's soul is inside
Right,
you.
it's not split personality. It's literally someone else.
I mean, it's basically a split personality. It's two personalities.
I guess.
You
that's
die
fair.
in combat and we can't save you. Can I dissect your brain?
I
Sure.
would be interested in that. Honestly.
I can donate my body to science.
Can we cast, like, Speak Dead on him?
I can cast
Okay,
anime.
well,
dead.
hold on. I'm not dying anytime soon. First of all,
Carver, we'll discuss this in private. I like this. I like this where we're going though.
please don't kill me.
No.
If you die and you get brought back,
I'm not
is it
kill you,
one?
Farouk,
Science.
don't encourage them.
It's overthinking it.
It's an
Oh,
open
I
crowd
guess-
out here.
I guess that leaves me, right?
Mm. Spill it, brother.
All right. Well, it's not a lot to tell. I was born in a small village known as Greenest. My mother, and you can see Cole gets like pretty like hesitant, I guess. Like he's kind of reliving trauma, I guess is the best way to say it. Not that he remembers this. I was born in Greenest. My mother, she died. And I'll just like kind of slightly produce a flame, but kind of like make it go away afterwards.
As he as you kill the flame, there's a bit of smoke that just lingers.
As you can imagine,
Sucks into his hand.
Let's just say giving birth to someone with a temperature like mine.
I was
She
going to
didn't.
say monstrous.
She didn't survive.
I am so sorry. Am I sorry? Am I supposed to be sorry? I think I'm supposed to be sorry.
It's fine. My father and brothers blamed me. They attempted to kill me. I was rescued by a kindly dwarven jeweler. He raised me. They, many years later, my brothers burned down his house in an attempt to kill me, which, ironically, trying to kill me with fire was probably not the smartest move on their part. But Mr. Cole, as I get my surname from, he did not survive. I escaped with my life. Traveled quite a bit until I met Kaladin in where the fuck that town was.
Daggerford.
In Daggerford. I swore to never feel that weak again. So I am in pursuit of expanding my knowledge and abilities.
Is the rest of your family not the same race as you then?
No, I assume my father was not my father. I don't know who he was, though. Or who he is. Or why he left, or what he was.
Understand.
I was an abomination to most in the village. But I swore to make those who take advantage of others and make them feel weak. I swore to make them pay. And I have acquired a list of people that I'm seeking out to otherwise humiliate, and then kill.
It seems like 1, 2, 3, the 4 of you all need to kill someone.
I have many people to kill, but yes.
Oh, right. Murder is, part of your...
Murder's not... I don't like to call it murder, but justice.
Revenge.
Sure.
And
Oh,
by no means I'm here to help. It doesn't bother me in the slightest, obviously, from our previous battles, but
you sure? You seem kind of fragile.
I'm not fragile, am I?
Hey,
You're
I
a little fragile.
You're it.
Oh. Okay.
You are.
I'm definitely fragile.
Your other one.
Yes.
It's the same body, same person.
No,
Is it though?
your body is fragile. I meant like you.
Mentally,
Oh,
Ah,
yeah.
Veruin,
emotionally.
Like
wisdom save.
emotionally frail.
oh, god damn it. You're just proving them
him.
right. You're
Pushing
proving
him.
them right, Andy.
Literally insulting Crass right
12.
now. Yep. He's
Oh,
out.
we're insulting Veruin. We're actually saying Crass is pretty strong.
Yeah, I
They're like,
know,
"We
but
like Crass."
Veruin
I know.
is
Just talking about him.
It's
No, we got it. He's protecting him.
he's
12.
yeah, man.
Fuck.
Oh, Crass is out?
Yeah, baby.
Oh, boy.
All right. So, anyways,
You just see like
now we know-
Veruin's fist clench a little bit, and as he
I'm
like
so not
goes
perceptive. So.
goes down to like
And-
the table, his forearms, you can see like the veins like pop out.
Finishes the beer. Like,
Yep.
There
one
he
gulp,
is.
Bam!
hands it down.
Bo looks over.
Emotionally frail. Emotionally.
Bo looks over at this and he
While
goes,
we're all
"Oh!" Grabs a couple more pitchers and brings them over, puts it down, looks right at Kaladin, gives him a wink, and then walks away.
I just like touch his hand as he leaves.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, that's a moment I don't want to know anything about later.
Well, while we're all sharing fucking stories.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Oh,
Oh, hey, it's you.
Welcome back, you.
it's not often we get to sit around a table with you. So.
The
How
freaking
long
table
you
this time.
last?
What?
That's a really personal question.
Wow.
In what context are you asking that, Kaladin?
No, knowing
Yeah,
him, it's
sure.
really, it could be either way.
Never much time while I'm out. It doesn't make sense. The wizard.
What do you remember?
Andy, do you want me to roll for this or?
Fly with
Okay.
it.
The wizard that I was hired to. He did something at Candlekeep, and it fucked with my head. Obviously, more ways than one.
just fucked with your body.
And right here, at this moment, Veruin, you make eye contact with another patron that just probably had a bad day and is snarling in general, and you make eye contact with him, and he's, his demeanor changes. He like looks away real quick, and there's just that pause in the conversation, and then you focus back and continue on.
Hey, do that again.
Anyways, he fucked with our heads. He got Veruin, and the last thing I remember is, well, waking up in his body.
We have a wizard to kill too.
Okay, but I
killed
have
the
a
wizard.
question for you. What was the first thing you did when you woke up in his body? Because I think I know the answer.
I think I killed someone.
You what?
Ask these guys. I was with them.
Oh yeah, he killed some people.
He killed people? That is
Yeah.
not what was going to happen.
Pretty sure he put his hand through someone's chest or something, and then he jumped on a boat.
Was that battle really the first time you woke up in another person's body?
Yes. Have you done it before? Do you know how to fix this? Please tell me you know how to fix this.
No.
no.
But I'm very interested in finding out how.
So you're not awake in his subconscious or anything like that?
No, I see everything that's going on.
I'll remember
That's
that. Crass, I want to tell you this. I am extremely interested in finding out what's going on with you, and if I can help you reverse this, I will.
And right at that moment, the minute is gone without any engagement, and you see the demeanor.
Erwin just
yeah.
falls asleep on the table. He's passed out.
All right, well we'll give him a minute. So we're gonna
hold
continue.
on.
All
Question,
right, all right.
question time now, right?
Question
We just
time,
put all that
sure.
stuff out.
Question time?
Question time,
Okay.
I guess.
So Daruk, you're like a prince?
I
mean,
mean, it.
are kids of clan leaders princes, or like just
I
glorified like
mean, like, how does that work?
I
preppy
mean,
boys?
You have a ton of money?
from what I've gathered is from your definitions here on this plane, and prince, I wouldn't say it's more of a
Like a successor?
more of like a successor to the
I'll
head
just
of the clan.
slide one of
sort
the beers over to Veruin.
We don't have currency. If we travel about, we don't have homes. It's sort of a head of the flock sort of thing.
So-
He's a bird.
Hmm.
Bird thing.
So when you say the plane, the plane of air,
Airplane.
the airplane.
Oh, I can answer this one.
Hmm?
Oh, sorry. Are you asking where it is?
Well, I've heard. I mean, Andy, I've heard of some of the elemental planes, right?
Yeah, you're familiar that there are elemental planes.
Okay, so you traveled here from the elemental planes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whoa.
Interesting.
Okay, more questions. I haven't actually asked you this. I don't know this. So Cole, how do you do all that like how do you do all your stuff? Cause like
Magic.
yeah, but like how'd you get it?
Magic.
Cause like I
don't-
got mine like my ancestors and then they just, pass it down and that's how I got mine. But like how's your work?
Well,
Helpful.
when I was
Stab.
as you know, Kaladin, I have this ring
Mhm,
that I can hide away into.
I'm very aware.
And on my travels to Daggerford, I came across this ring in a cave that I took shelter in. I put it on, and it's taken me a while to learn how to use it. It's not. It's more like a. It's not magical in the sense of I can cast through it, but once I had it, I was able to do what I can do.
Sounds fucky.
Yeah. All right, I'm rolling.
22 insight.
24 deception. 17 on the die.
Nope. I rolled a 19.
Like say happen, then I have no choice but to believe you.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I can't really explain it. I just was able to. It's a part
That's
of
weird.
me now. It changed me.
Kaladin, roll me your perception check.
18.
Okay. It's 10:20. Let's go ahead and take our break right there. All right.
Nope.
So we'll be back in 10 minutes. See you there.
Sounds good.
Role play fuckery.
I like it.
This is good shit.
I like
No,
it.
Yeah, I
this
love it. I love it. This is what I want.
Go back to Fantasyland.
Fantasy, please.
Fantasy.
Always,
So
always,
fucking
always.
cold.
All right, there we
Basement's
go.
freezing.
There we go. All right, welcome back. So, you guys are just hanging out in this spot.
Shooting the shit.
It is getting into evening now. The temperature is dropping. Like there are like a couple small like circular stone fireplaces, bigger than a
Yes.
torch, that you see Bo go over with a torch and fucking light up, and just kind of
Ooh.
provides like a little bit of warmth in this open environment. But as you head north, the Indian summers do set in, and it does get chilly at night.
If we are asking questions, Carver,
Uh-huh.
your father,
Well, father is a fairly loose term, but yeah, go on.
that's kind of what the question was. Because obviously he's not your father.
Not in the traditional I have a mother sense, yeah?
All
Are
right,
you?
that leads to more questions. So, what are you?
I am... What art of... No, hold on. I am... I don't know, I'm small and I have wings.
I
Understood. Were you born?
Define born.
You came out of the part the
Vagina.
Okay, I was gonna say I was gonna tell Kaladin to cover his ears, but
He came out of a what?
Okay, Cole, let me take it from here. So, were you
I
a
poke
were
Carver.
you a pixie taken from like the Fey Wilds, or were you made like
I
a
have literally
construct?
never been to the Feywilds.
Okay, answer that question.
do I feel like flesh and blood when I poke Carver?
I wouldn't do that.
You want a poker?
Yeah, I poke Carver.
Okay.
In the face?
Oh.
Lucky
She
it's
bites you.
Barrowin. Chris would be like, "Pap."
Oof.
100% she bites you.
Okay, but that brings up a question. Does it feel like
Teeth?
a
Yeah.
normal mouth?
Very small
like
teeth? Yeah.
saliva, like
Yep.
Yeah.
okay.
Listen,
Nope, she's real.
Are you like some sort of homunculus?
Oh, yeah. What? No.
A monkey?
I don't think so. No.
Nope,
And
she's
you also mentioned you were 2?
Uh-huh.
she's
you're
flesh
very-
and blood.
Very developed for a 2-year-old.
Okay, okay. You know what? If you guys want, like, the entire story, we're gonna have to
I
go
know.
somewhere that's a little more private than literal public.
Okay, well then we're gonna bookmark that. Put a pin in it.
As soon as you say that, you hear two guys that are like on the opposite table from you go, "Oh man!" And, and he pulls out a couple coins. You see him toss it over. And Bo's like, "Yeah," and he brings some drinks over as they realize that they can't listen in on you anymore.
I gotta piss. Nice
Well,
Oh, all right.
like that, you guys just told your entire story.
Should
To the whole
someone go
bar.
supervise him?
That sucks.
It's fine. I don't know them. I'm not worried about it.
You.
Do we all need a campsite for this evening, or are we just gonna ask someone?
Or the
I
I
feel more
think-
comfortable camping outside.
I agree. Are we waiting for Penelope, or are we
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
explore a little bit more?
About how long do we have, Andy?
Camping. Camping. I like fire.
We have
a couple hours.
What kind of shops are around?
Yeah. Let's just look at.
I mean, it's nothing elaborate. It's more like people that are probably coming from Luskin or Neverwinter, down to Waterdeep or vice versa that are just like setting up these makeshift like market stands. You know, it's like think of it like modern day, like a plastic pop-up table. You know?
Yeah, I got you. Like a bazaar. It's a bazaar.
Yeah. So
Shall we
if
go
you're
browse?
if you're looking, whoever's looking can roll me a perception check, and I'll tell you what you find.
I rolled a 2.
None
I
of
rolled a
it's
nat
going to be
20
the
for
same.
27.
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
All right. Anybody else looking?
Kaladin's peeing somewhere.
So I have no interest in shopping. Do you guys want me to just go and secure a campsite and then I'll come back and tell you what it is?
I don't think you should go off on your own, Taruk. I don't see a need for it.
Wasn't planning on walking.
Yeah, I also don't think just... We were taken for our abilities. Perhaps showcasing them may not be...
Especially when
Ideal.
we're meeting
uh,
them.
I will say
Hey, oh.
that you guys see probably 6 or 7 elves. You see a couple halflings, maybe one gnome wandering around. I don't want to give you the feeling that you are always going to be watched under this. It's okay to have
No,
a
right.
We have been overheard enough that I would just advise caution. I do, before... Kaladin, are you just pissing around the corner, or are you back yet?
Fuck. This is why I asked if someone should go supervise him.
Kaladin, are you pissing around the corner, or are you coming back? You can reply to this message.
Did you get my message, Andy?
Hold on.
Oh, fuck you, dude.
No. No.
You can't, because you can't get in the building.
So I just come back around the corner and I like button on my pants.
Yeah, there's
Right, I just want-
there's new guards, and everything that you see is protected.
Mhm.
Like, this is a legitimate fort. You know, it's just put off as
All right.
a nice place for people to
So
hang out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before-
I kind of just decide to wait and
Yeah.
go another time and head back.
Before we all get away from this conversation, if there's no more questions, I do think an alias, I guess alias isn't the right word, a name might be in order to give people.
Most famous mercenary groups all have names, and
Does seem to be where we're going and where we're heading and what we're doing.
Kaladin's World Domination Tour.
vetoed.
No,
Nope.
not happening.
I vote Kaladin
Um,
cannot come up with the name.
I second that one. It always has his name in front of it. Sorry.
We're
Sit down, cowboy. Take a back seat.
we have been.
I'm really tempted
like,
to just say it.
While we've been talking about it, about these shadowy organizations and these people that were, or shadowy people who are responsible for these things happening to us, we're seeking them out.
Okay.
Seekers.
Oh, the Elvish word for shadow is day.
That's true.
It is
What?
DAE, day.
That
Yeah.
seems really strange.
It is.
It doesn't. It does. I thought that too.
At least in common, it does sound strange. But Kaladin, I think you might be onto something. The Day Seekers.
I told you. Kaladin and the
No.
Day Seekers.
No,
Nope, not
just
happening. Good
first
try,
part.
though, bud.
The
roll me your
second part
roll me your
sounds right.
persuasion check, please, Kaladin.
Okay.
Has it been an hour? Because I'm still concentrating on Hex.
Yes, it's been an hour.
Okay.
It's not gonna. It's not.
I'm just giving shit. I'm just giving shit.
22.
22.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, you think about it. You think about it for like a minute longer than you should.
I'm like, oh, no, Paladin, you know what? That does sound like complete horseshit.
yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm gonna call it.
That's fine.
You can call us whatever you want, and you'll still be wrong.
Ooh, and the place,
Deal.
it's the day house that we own.
Oh,
I like that one actually.
that's nice.
Ah,
Oh, what do we name our bar?
well, the day tavern, the day bar. How many times can you use day?
The day bar.
Are we doing? Is it a tavern or a bar?
I think it's a bar.
Are we having room? You're
don't-
not renting rooms?
No, we're not,
So
it's a
we-
bar.
If,
We don't want
if
just a
you,
bar?
yeah, if you wanted to rent rooms, you guys couldn't have a room.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well,
So,
I like
for
the day bar.
Seekers,
yeah, the Day Seekers.
fantastic. I like it.
It's good.
It seems fitting to our theme.
It seems not fitting to our theme at all, unless you know Elvish.
I do know Elvish.
I
so-
do know Elvish.
Am I the only one here that should but doesn't know Elvish?
You know
I'm gonna start
Sylvan,
speaking
though,
Elvish.
right?
I also start speaking Elvish.
That's a good
I'm
filter, Kaladin.
I'm a
Wonderful.
firm believer that Sylvan and Elvish go hand in hand.
I think if you understand Sylvan, you understand Elvish.
Yeah,
I also do not speak Sylvan.
Oh, there you
don't?
go.
Oh.
She's not from the
Goblin.
Feywild.
I start
from the
speaking
Feywild.
Sylvan too, just in case.
I speak
sorry.
Goblin. I can gob with the best of them.
Varwin, I don't understand that dialect. I'm sorry.
At this point, Carver, you notice like as dusk starts to settle in on this, and you guys are sitting under the awning. Carver's the first one to pick out just a few flashes of like this fluorescent light, like a .07 pencil tip spot. You pick it out, and you see it kind of like flutter down along the bar. All of you have a little piece of paper in your hands.
I try to read it.
Yeah, I'll take a look at two.
It says in common, join
Damn.
us tomorrow, 8 p.m. for, hold on, where's the Witchlight
Nice.
Carnival.
I just look at Kaladin and be like, we can go.
I bet that dwarf's mom is there.
I
It has-
have time.
Has like a picture of like what looks like either probably like two dragonflies in the upper corners. And you see in the lower corner this treant, like this tree with arms and a big smiley face. And in the
That's
lower
not ominous.
in the lower right hand corner is this female figure doing like a backflip, and her hair is in different shades. Now this is all like parchment and pencil, but
Mhm.
the shade of the pencil goes from non-existent light to dark.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just it's snazzy looking. You know, like it looks fancy.
Wow,
Well.
it takes someone a lot of gold to sit there and do this over and over and over. Again.
Well, I mean, there's duplication spells, aren't there?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
those are
I'm-
probably even more expensive than just paying someone to keep doing it.
That's fair. I mean, it's nothing I would be able to do. Well, if we
Shopping.
have shopping, yes, shopping. We're gonna go shopping.
What are you looking for, Verwin?
Will to
A
live.
couple things.
They're bad.
Something that I can bring with me to like preserve meats, I guess, or at least make them last longer. On
So like a
journeys.
lot of salt.
Actually, I'll say you rolled a natural 20. Like, as you guys, like, leave the bar and kind of mingle before your meeting with Penelope, you run into one guy that's like, I know those colors. And you, like, you have, like, that moment with him. Oh, yes. You know, I used to apprentice down at Candlekeep. And he like kind of
What?
brings you around his cart, and he pulls out.
When were you there?
Oh, this was 50 years ago or so. You can see that he's like an older human.
I was just starting my apprenticeship then.
I never
I wonder if
stopped.
I ran into you.
Oh, I mean, this old mind.
It's. I
I'm
get it.
better at reading and transposing. If you, do you got 50 gold pieces?
Depends. What for?
He opens a chest and pulls out this like leather sack, and he hands it to you. And it's about a foot and a half, 18 inches long, and maybe a foot wide. And it has like this leather flap that holds like comes over the top, and a stick sticking through like a lock and clasp kind of thing. He pulls the stick out.
Mhm.
You can feel the cold from around it, and he lifts it up,
Oh.
and it's like opening a freezer chest.
Yeah.
This will hold 3 cubic feet of meat or anything, and it keep it cold.
Done. Yes. Actually, my group and I are traveling, and from place to place, this would be perfect.
I'm gonna lean
Yeah.
down to Carver and say, "Good for body parts."
I was just thinking.
He pulls Verwin down into his height because he's kind of hunched over, kind of old man. He says, "Don't overfill it ever, because if you
Okay.
do, it'll overheat."
Okay, I will make sure never to do it.
Okay.
And is the enchantment good forever?
Yeah.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, Verwin. Yeah.
12.
You feel like you're getting this deal based on like this is, you don't know him, but this is part of, it's like being in the
Camaraderie,
army.
helping.
When you go
Okay,
into a
it's
gas
helping.
station and someone buys your fucking coffee, you're like, I fucking hate that. You know, I don't want you to buy
Yeah.
my coffee. I can buy my coffee. He's giving you a discount because he recognizes
Yeah.
like your colors, your stature, and he understands.
Thank you very much, and I'll slide him the 50 gold.
Puts it in.
Have a good day, and I'll walk back.
You too.
There's just one more thing that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Also, kind of, I want to look for an amulet.
What kind of amulet?
Well, so far everything's been guiding me to the goddess Melora throughout my interactions and stuff. So just if there's something that has to do with her,
I mean, you don't find anything that in the like
Erwin,
courtyard of that.
can
no,
I?
that's fair.
I think I could assist you.
How so?
Yeah. But I'll pull out a diamond that I have. and I'll pull out my jeweler's kit.
Okay.
And I think I have a jeweler's kit, so let me double check.
I think you should, based on.
Yeah, I do. I have jeweler's tools. I will attempt to make an amulet out of this diamond because it's a small diamond. It's only worth 100 gold. And see if I can get the. What's the emblem of Malor look like?
So it's a staff with almost like a wreath around it.
I'll see if I can get my the wiring and stuff from the jeweler's kit to do a wreath around the diamond and then a staff in the middle of it.
Okay. Yeah. Roll me. What would that be?
Is it dex? Is it like a thieves tools dex plus proficiency?
I don't know what I think jewelers would be dex or intelligence. That's what
Please don't make me.
No,
Please don't
no,
make
no.
me make it be
No,
intelligent.
Pick whatever is best for you.
I'll do dex. It's still not great, but I have with my proficiency.
Yeah.
Side note: Taruk wants to find a weapons place, if possible.
I mean, there are people. Okay.
It's a dirty 20.
30-20? Describe it.
So my cat's making noise or chasing something. Anyways, so yeah, I take I don't have a lot of gold in here, but it's almost like a bronze chain that I have with my jeweler's kit, and this bronze wiring almost that I wrap around to hold the diamond, and I do a intricate wreath braid almost. Weave it, yeah, around the diamond with supports in the back, and then in the front of the diamond, I just make with the wiring a staff in the middle of it, and it's on a chain, and I'll just hand it to you.
Oh, well, it seems only fair that I pay for your services.
I mean, I wasn't gonna give it to you.
100 gold pieces, 120.
As his manager, I think I'll take it.
Kaladin, shut up. 120 is fine.
120. Okay.
120. I kind of failed to mention that I do this. My father, the dwarven jeweler, Mr. Cole, he taught me everything he knew.
Beautiful work. Thank you.
Oh,
and I'll put it on. And
I don't
I'll
often
leave it
get
at
to
that
use
for now.
I don't often get to use my skills, so.
That's it for me.
Okay.
I rolled a 2 on my perception. I was just looking for a cloak and some gloves.
I mean, wandering, you get more lost in the outlet mall feel of the vendors of this, where there's just a lot of variety. You find some stuff that's all the way from south, Baldur's Gate, that's making its way up to Luskin or maybe Icewind Dale, and vice versa. Hey, you can find a nice cloak if you would like.
I'm looking for nothing elaborate. I'm looking for a simple black or dark gray cloak
What's your
with a hood.
Whatever you would like.
Yeah, and simple black leather gloves
Okay.
that can fit. Maybe not even leather, black cloth gloves that can fit under my cuffs.
Okay.
Because that would be awkward to have them over my cuffs.
I
So
will-
maybe just
We'll say
hand gloves.
nice hand gloves would cost 3 silver, and a good cloak will cost 4 silver.
That sounds fine.
Andy,
I will do that.
Yes, Carver.
Can Carver look for any magic daggers or magically imbued daggers, even just a +1 or +2?
Hold on. Your background.
My investigation's real high.
Yeah, but you understand Thieves' Cant, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Yeah. As you break off,
Carver, if you're looking for stuff, maybe take Taruk with you. He's also looking for.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a weapons place. I have some daggers and things I'd like to sell.
Ooh, you want to sell? Hey, let me see what you have for sale. Maybe I can just like trade you.
Oh, Taruk, if you're going, I will take this +1 greatsword that I've been carrying on my back and give it to Taruk. Could you sell this? I'll
Sure,
kind of drop
I'd-
it.
So I just want to state something real quick.
Sure.
Carver, if you're trying to find like the incognito like thieves den in here, totally cool and possible.
Uh-huh.
You're probably not gonna take a bunch of random weapons into there, and you can't carry that greatsword.
Oh, yeah.
No, I definitely 100%.
That's fair.
don't.
I
But
will hold on.
do
to it.
I see like
Roll me an investigation check as like you start like scanning for like any markings on the walls or
20
any
25?
25.
No, Velwin, there's people who can transfer such enchantments at times.
As soon as you do that, as soon as you say that, Carver is gone.
Oh,
And
okay.
you are gone. Dash behind like a couple of these popped up tents, and you make your way like through what looks like a almost like a fast food joint, you know, and until you get to the stone wall, and you start scanning it, and you find one brick with the symbol on it, and you read it, and you ting ting ting. It's like Pac-Man going up and down until you get to this one spot. You turn a brick, and a door opens on the floor.
I slip inside and close it behind me.
As you go down this room, there's probably like a 15-foot hallway that leads to this wooden subterranean room that has 15 individuals hanging out, all thieves, all shady folk. But a couple of them are playing a dice game, and you see a couple individuals like talking with weapons on the ground. They got coin purses, like a flea market almost.
Okay. I kind of look around. Do they all just kind of like look at me as I come in?
For a second, and then they go back to doing what they're doing. They're like seasoned thieves. Like, all right, we got
So
someone
I'm
else
dressed in
here.
all black leather, so yeah.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it takes one to know one.
Yeah. Okay, well then I guess I'll sit in front of whoever has a bunch of weapons laid out in front of them.
All right, it is a dwarf that has, he's got two, like a small mace, that I would say, like, instead of 1d4 slashing or piercing, whatever a dagger does, it's like bludgeoning. And he has this dagger that has the hilt. It, instead of being like held like a sword, it's flipped around and it's made to be like jabbed from like the backside. Has
Reverse grip.
Yeah, reverse grip. And this one has a really fine leather wrap, and gems go down the hilt to the like base of it, kind of wrap around. The guy on the other side is a half elf, and he has a dagger, a short sword, and a hand crossbow. and you can see him going
Do
back.
I recognize the dwarf?
No, you've never been this far north. And this guy, he looks like everybody you've seen above.
Fantastic. I go and I sit in front of the dwarf and I go, "Hey, I know you. Your mother works for the circus, right?"
No, we don't work for the circus. They just come around once in a while.
Oh, my mistake. Sorry. I don't get out much. All you dwarves kind of look alike.
I mean, you look like you're from the circus. He kind of like turns around, opens his shoulders to you.
I look like I'm from the circus?
Yeah, this is what they do, Every time the witch like
Why,
comes
because
around.
I'm full and I have wings?
I mean, yeah, they have beings with wings.
You have beings with wings. Tell me about your wares.
Starts looking around. I don't have wings. Confused. Alright. So, anyways, the one that has the reverse grip. I got this from a guy up north. He's making his way through. Needed some money to get the water deep. I got 125 into it. I'll sell it to you for 150. It is it fucks you up. So, this is a +1 dagger that does D4 of cold damage.
The one with the reverse grip is that does
Yeah.
a D4 damage?
D4 cold damage, and it's a +1.
Okay.
The other one is it's got an enchantment that makes you be able to teleport, but it's nothing special. To only 30 feet at a time, and it has 3 charges that you roll for at dawn. That's
Okay.
that
okay.
one's more expensive.
Sure. Of course it is. Yep. All right. And that last one, the jeweled one.
That's the jeweled one. Was the cold damage. That was the reverse grip.
Oh, okay.
The other one that the dwarf had was the mace that allows you to hit somebody and teleport. The elf has a hand crossbow that you don't need ammo for.
Oh.
This is why mine is better than his. Fucking dwarfs. And he just like
Right.
points
yeah.
the hand crossbow at the dwarf and pulls the trigger, and out of nowhere, this boom of thunder smacks him in the face, and his eyes start to bleed a little bit. And the elf chuckles a little bit and puts it down.
That was funny. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. How much do you want for that?
It's 200 gold pieces.
200 gold pieces?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you willing to barter for trade?
Well, what do you have?
Okay. I'm gonna pull out a short sword.
Okay.
Just a regular short sword. There's nothing special about it whatsoever.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hold it up, and I'm just gonna look at it with reverence and awe, and just be like, this short sword belonged to one of the most important people in history. And it's rumored to have hidden power to the people who are able to access it. Now, I was never able to crack it, but you look like a man of refined capability.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion or deception? Because that's what I'm going for.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, either.
Deception
Yeah,
at
yeah.
its finest.
yeah, deception. Okay. Your choice. I don't know if you're persuading him that this is an awesome sword, or if you're trying to deceive him that it's an awesome sword.
I am totally trying to deceive him that this is something totally worth 200 gold pieces, probably more.
Okay.
For a 26.
Whew.
Natural 19 on the die.
We
Can
a
I see-
deceptive bunch.
Can I see it?
Can you see it?
Yeah.
The sword.
Yeah.
Oh, the sword.
Yeah.
Sure. Here.
Like runs his finger down, kind of looks at it, realizes that there's like a slight curve, looks at you.
I came
Yeah.
across it in this like weirdly
Oh.
old temple.
Said deal.
Deal.
Deal? Sweet.
Deal.
You are not gonna regret that. I bet you crack it within the first like 24 hours.
You see the dwarf, like kind of shaking his head, like, and this half elf is just like, fucking puts the sword in. He has to like shove it in his short sword seat a couple times, but he gets it in there. I rolled a natural 1, so
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll
Yep.
do it.
Now
Awesome.
we can never show our face here again.
Thank you so much.
thank you.
This was one of the best days of my life. I so needed this.
Well, I'm glad, and I needed this. I have much investigating to do. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let me know if you ever crack that because I tried for so long.
I
Also, I'm not very magically inclined, so that might be my downfall.
neither am I. So, and he just
Good luck. And I will take off with the crossbow.
We're all back waiting at the tavern for Penelope, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh no, Taruko's trying to find something.
yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
weapons dealer. To unload shit. Sure. Here, let's make this simple. Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh dang it! An 8.
Ouch.
What are you trying to get rid of?
Let's see. 5 daggers and 2 short bows.
He'll give you 5 gold pieces for all of them.
Hey, something.
I'll do it. Yeah.
Okay. Done deal. Take those out of your inventory and add the 5 gold.
On it.
Fool's just standing around one of those braziers at the bar, like with the fire.
Yeah.
Hey,
Nice.
how much gold do you think he's gonna get for those weapons?
I don't know.
I bet you 10 gold, he gets 6 gold.
Paladin, I don't care.
Drew comes back.
Come on, do it.
No, I'm not.
Where's your guy?
I'm not doing this.
Just that whole like warm bird shake fluffs up and starts like, doing his bird
Yeah.
thing.
It's getting chilly. The like the stone heaters that Bo lit up in the bar
Mhm.
are lit all on the interior of the wall, almost like illuminating the whole courtyard up. And
I have a question, Andy.
Yeah.
If I channel my lightning key through my body, am I still cold?
yes,
Oh, okay.
I will.
It's not like cold. It's not like central New York or like northeastern. I'm talking like it gets
There's
into
a
the
brisk
40s.
wind.
Yeah, and it's
Hey.
you're on the coast, so there's always that like little bit of mist that is.
Hey, Kaladin.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look into the flames. And I'm gonna use control flames and make a little just recreation of that dwarf going over the table and punching Kaladin in the face into the flames. Look, it's you.
Yeah.
And at that time, Penelope like catches up with you guys. Oh, did you see
Oh,
him?
hello. Who?
Potter? He was here.
Nope.
I saw him go into the keep earlier. I tried to.
Oh,
Oh.
here's the guy with the
Big
big
hat?
hat. Big hat guy.
Yeah, that's Potter.
Yes.
Frostgrave.
Ah, yes. We did see him. We didn't know it was
I
him
love him.
though.
I've tried to find out where he is in the keep, but I have had no luck with that. I just know
So
that
it's
he
a
is
bit of
here.
a bit of a infiltration might be needed.
Possibly, yeah.
I could go.
I think we have a lot of skills that could aid in this matter.
I will say that Thornhold is a safe place along the high road. I don't want to make a scene.
Well, how do we know how long he's going to be here? Maybe we could just spend the time in the city and follow him out.
He was supposed to meet Eugene tomorrow.
Do you know where?
Here.
Right. Time, place,
I
like
mean,
place.
I
Oh,
think-
well, I guess this is a small place.
Yeah.
But time?
I'm guessing Eugene would be able to talk to the guards and get in the keep.
So tomorrow,
Perhaps we intercept Eugene.
You killed,
killed
Eugene.
Eugene.
Oh, that's right. I'm Eugene.
You're
I'm doing
Eugene.
that. All right. Sorry, it's been a weird couple of days. Yeah, right. So tomorrow, I'll
See
be Eugene.
Penelope put her hand down, like drag her face through her hands
I
and be like,
swear it's just the drinks.
I am
it's okay. We'll be
starting
good.
to lose confidence that we will be able to get this mission complete.
But
We
what
will
other
be-
options do we have, Penelope?
We'll make it.
Don't worry. I'm just joshing you. We'll be fine. So tomorrow, I will be Eugene. Kaladin will be my servant or bodyguard or companion.
I know
Yeah.
myself, Taruk, and Carver were all fairly sneaky.
Yeah, and
Agreed.
so you'll have to be because, Eugene, the only one on his list was Tradon.
Trade-off. Do we know what he looks like?
He was
Straight
the
up.
big orc.
No,
Right.
he was the leader of the adventuring group that was stealing Carver's dad and heist,
Right.
and trying to get Eugene. He got over his head.
Yeah,
He
yes.
was-
Yes,
he
but
was,
we
half
we
elf.
killed him.
Yeah,
Half elf. Okay, look. Here's my point. Paladin, you could be. Oh wait, I'll just turn to Verowyn. Perhaps we could.
I'm
Your ears are a little shorter than a regular elf right now.
yes, but I'm sure they've seen him before.
Possibly. Oh well, then I think our best option is Kaladin. You could be Tradon. Because you can do what I can do.
Yeah.
And then the rest, perhaps we could sneak Carver in undetected with her small stature.
I feel
Carver exits back into the
confident.
marketplace. Where the fuck did everyone go?
Over, Carver, over here. But we
Hello?
Polo, I cast message, Polo.
Are you?
But we could bring Carver in undetected, perhaps in a bag or something, just so perhaps Kaladin and I are not completely defenseless without help. And maybe you and Taruk could sneak in aerial-like, maybe?
Once we find out where they are, I mean, we could possibly.
Well, I imagine they're going to bring us right to them.
Yeah,
If I say I'm there to see them.
yeah. They will bring, not all of us.
No, but they could bring Tradon with them. They'll bring Tradon with me, and if we can hide Carver,
Penelope, what's your skill set?
Me?
No,
Penelope.
Penelope, what's your skill set?
I'm good at tracking. I'm good at investigating. I'm an inspector for the Lord's Alliance.
Well,
Right? Could you provide oversight?
I will stay out front and make sure that if you guys decide to make a scene, that there is some distraction, and hopefully.
and so our goal with him is: are we killing or capturing?
I don't think that we can kill Potter.
Okay.
Capture.
So what are we after? I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
The next step. I mean, Potter isn't the end game for what is happening to people of your.
So what we're looking for is information.
I think that not having Eugene and doing this information would be a plus.
So
If
we
we had
capture.
Eugene, maybe we could have done more.
If
But-
we can't kill this person, Potter, I doubt we'll be able to capture them.
I don't think you'll be able to do any of that without making a scene. And
Yes.
we're
We're trying to avoid that.
Maybe
Yeah.
instead just play the part of Eugene.
That's what I'm saying. Well,
Come
I'll play
out
the part.
unscathed.
I'll play the part, get the information I can.
His sister is here. She is
Right.
married to Potter.
Right.
So be careful with what you say
My-
and how you say it.
My sister.
Your
Correct.
sister.
You have a
Right.
sister.
We're gonna need a
Oh, no.
Oh,
I mean,
fuck.
yes, but no.
Russian cue.
I think you all know.
Messenger.
I think you know my signals.
Okay. Well,
I think we have a night to sleep on it. And
agreed.
maybe after breakfast or around breakfast, we can plan.
That works.
But seriously, enjoy the nightlife of Thornhold. It is unique. And you like turn around and look from this like bar, and you see
wanna-
like a bunch of people hanging out, having a good time, but the lights from the carnival, like where the where the tents were set up, are just becoming more like pinks and purples and neon greens and oranges with like sometimes almost looks like there's glitter in them as
Cal
it gets set up.
Cole wants to just look down at his hands and open his hand up and look at something.
I'm gonna lean down to Cole real quick and should I follow her? Just to make sure.
Wait, I'm sorry, following who?
Penelope, just to make sure we're not getting fucked here.
Oh. Honestly, I hadn't thought of that. And I usually think about that. I think that'd be wise.
So whenever Penelope leaves, I'm gonna tail her.
Okay.
Can I pull Kaladin aside real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Kaladin, what the fuck is this?
I don't know. That dwarf guy handed it to me. I don't know if it has anything to do with this. But it feels like it might, right?
No.
I mean,
Are you talking about the tag that just popped in your hand, Alistair?
Mm-mm.
no, wait, what?
The note.
The note?
No,
Kaladin handed Cole the
Oh.
note that he got from the dwarf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, I was thinking about it because
I know you were, but I'm like, Cole has no idea what this means.
Yeah, no, that was the point.
I know,
It feels like it could be relevant. I don't know.
but he didn't give you any
Maybe
more
he's just trying to get in
information.
my pants. I don't know.
I mean, that's possible, but I'm just. How are we supposed to get there?
I don't know. I went to take a piss
Uh huh.
and it was all guarded up. So maybe there's just like a traitor on the inside who's like, this is where he is. If you just want to like assassinate his ass or something, I don't know.
Right. I'm not really sure what to do with this information.
I don't know. That's why I don't either. That's why I was like, I guess I should probably share this with someone.
Paladin,
Like,
I'm
smart, but-
I'm gonna be honest. We are probably the dumbest people.
I mean, I'm pretty smart.
Oh my god, is it bedtime yet? Do we have camp?
We should go to camp.
Yeah.
We're tired.
Can I take take
Yeah.
a walk? I'll be right back. Can I take a walk around the keep,
Okay.
like outside, and just take a peek to the back of the keep?
All right. I mean, it's more than just like, a walk. I mean,
Yeah.
it-
Okay.
it-
Fair. I'll see how far away it is, and I'll go back to camp with everyone else.
Are you guys sleeping? You're trying to sleep inside the gate, the keep walls, or outside?
Outside
No, we're
the
gonna
keep.
outside.
Outside?
Roughing it.
Yep. It's free.
Dope.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you see most of the sites that are taken are like closer to the walls. You can find one that is, it provides you like a little bit of security from the massive forest that sprawls behind where the carnival is setting up right now.
Before we all go to sleep, I'm gonna do my normal and hand my ring to Kaladin.
Okay.
I will be back. I'll lean down to Kaladin. I'll be back with your gift, and I'm just gonna into the ring.
Okay.
Smoke and flame, light.
You see your patron sitting
Huh.
in a chair with like sitting up, kind of hunched over with his elbows on his knees, waiting for you. So,
Master.
Master Bullshit, I smell something different about you. Our agreement is kosher, or should I worry, Alistar?
I'm not sure what you're referring to, Eleazar. Everything I do is in the pursuit of your goals.
Roll me a deception check.
Sure, yeah. I'll buy where that's somewhat deceptive. 15 on the die, plus 7, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Kind of leans back in his chair, folds his
Well-
right leg onto his left knee. So, you're just in here running away from battle again, I guess?
No, no. I wanted to check in, and I'm retrieving something.
Of course you are. All right.
Well, I'm curious. I'm still curious. What difference do you smell? Because I feel different, but I assumed that was you.
Don't stray too far from the path, my son. I'm always watching.
Insight check?
Sure.
It's a 9, 10, 11, it's a 12.
What are you trying to glean?
I twofold, kind of. One that he's always watching, but I don't think he's ever called me son before.
Yeah.
He always calls me by name.
Yeah. It's awkward.
Yeah.
It's hard to
Alright.
read though. Could be like
Yeah. Just gives me weird
like,
feelings.
It could be
I
like
don't-
how like the cowboy calls
Yeah,
the
yeah.
kid's son. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I got you. Right. And I'll head over to the chest that I left in there,
Okay.
and I'll open it up.
Hmm.
And if I remember correctly, I know there was 750 gold in there, but there were some other things, some jewelry.
Yes, sir.
Can you remind me what kind of jewelry was in there?
Oh, I can.
Because I don't feel like I wrote it down, and I apologize.
No, and I was probably riffing.
It was like a ring and like a couple rings, and I feel like a necklace. But
Yeah, it was no. It was a complete set.
Yeah.
It was necklace, earrings, and a ring. Roll me d6. Get my table out. Two. So they were rubies.
Okay.
With like small diamonds wrapped around them. Very expensive. Like,
I will take one of the earrings,
okay,
and I'll just stick it in my pouch.
all right.
I'll also take out 200 gold. Put it in a pouch in my pocket.
Okay. I write this down.
I am.
All right. Especially from the contents of this, because this could be fun later.
Yeah, totally. Earring. So it was 2 earrings, right?
Yeah,
2 earrings.
A set,
A necklace.
a necklace, and a ring.
What's the ring look like?
It is probably God, like a half of a fingernail of
Mhm.
ruby with diamonds that wrap around. But the diamonds are real small, and
Mhm.
not to say they're not valuable, because diamonds
Yeah,
are
yeah.
valuable.
And
but
I don't glean anything magical off of this at the moment, though. They just seem like
this
really
is-
expensive.
This is more of probably like a piece that is handed down through the family.
Understood. All right. I'll take like I said, I'll take a singular earring out
Okay.
and in 200 gold. I'll close the chest back, put it back where I had it. I'll turn to Eleazar and I'll say, I may do things for myself, but my goals are still aligned with yours. Those who used you will be punished.
Mm.
And these people I travel with are only going to help me get there easier.
Right. I'm going to trust your word. Because I want you to know the moment that I don't, there will be repercussions. Some people want to learn, and some people need to learn. Don't be the latter, Alistair.
I just want the power that was promised. And you'll get what you want.
And our deal will be complete.
All right. You know a lot of things. Is my father still alive? Not my father, but the man who tried to kill me.
I know a lot of things. This may be a conversation that we can have as you earn it.
If he is, I'll burn him alive. Goodbye. And I'll just exit the ring.
Feel like a warmth inside you just before you bamf out. And as you bamf out and you guys are all settling down in your campsite for the night, I'm gonna go ahead and end this
Hell yeah.
session.
11:30.
Yep. So thank you for joining, and tune in Saturday for another chapter of the Dorithian Divide, the Unfledged.
Hell yeah.
And,
Hell yeah.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notifications when we post stuff.
Mike can subscribe that shit. Music is done by
Arcane Anthems. He's all over the place. Cool dude.
Cool Dude, rocking it out. So I think that's it. Love you. Stay safe. Be good. Be
See
a
you
decent
guys.
person.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't be like us.
Yeah.
Our characters.
We're good people.
Extra decent.
I'm just talking about
Exactly like
culturally.
me.
Oh God.
Kill people, take out their organs, and study them, guys.
Only in anatomy class.
Hey.